Hey, it's your girl Janice, and I am about to put together my sausage and shrimp Creole dish. A lot of you have requested the recipe for this dish. I posted it on Facebook, so I have pulled all the ingredients. This is a 12 ounce package of andouille sausage. You can use a sausage of your choice. This is 1 cup of bell pepper chopped, 1 cup of onion chopped. I have another cup of mushrooms. You will need shrimp. I have my shrimp, and I use the already cooked shrimp. You can also use raw shrimp. Use the shrimp of your choice, but for video's sake, I'm using the cooked shrimp so things can go a little bit faster. I have 1 12-ounce package of okra, and my seasonings are garlic powder, onion powder, and you use the seasonings of your choice, but I'm just showing you what I'm using in this recipe for you guys, okay, in my dish, in my sausage and shrimp Creole. Alright, good thing about video, you can replay, so if you're not catching all this, you can play it back, okay. And I will do the amounts as I go along, because I don't really measure per se when it comes to the spices, but I am showing you guys what I'm using. Okay, so we have tomato paste, diced tomatoes and chiles or rotel, pink Himalayan salt, sriracha, Worcester, slap your mama, little this, little that, some obey, onion powder, garlic powder. Okay, I ran back through the spices for you. So let's go ahead and just get this started. You're gonna need a little oil, and I like using a cast iron skillet because I like the caramelization I get on my sausage, and I just like cooking in cast iron, period. Okay, so cooking in cast iron. You can use whatever pan you have available. And what I'm going to do is just go ahead and get these onions going. Bell pepper. My mushrooms. And I'm going to start my seasoning right now, okay? As you can see, I'm not measuring, but I will say that's at least a teaspoon of garlic powder and onion powder going in. Okay, and I use a little this and a little that in my seasoning. So now I'm just adding my spices. And if I was measuring this out, this is probably a teaspoon of each one. Okay? A little pink Himalayan salt. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to stir this now. So I'm just sweating these vegetables a little bit, sauteing my vegetables. And I left my mushrooms kind of whole, well, not whole, but sliced in good sizes. I don't have them too small. If you want yours small, you can do so. Okay, so I'm just sauteing my vegetables. And then next what I'm going to do, after I get my vegetables softened a bit more, I'm going to add my tomato paste. So I usually saute my vegetables till they're translucent or nice and soft. Cooking on a medium heat. Alright, so I've gotten these to soften up and my onions are translucent. Okay, now I'm going to add my tomato paste, and I don't measure the tomato paste, but the tomato paste acts as a thickener, so it all depends on how thick you want your gravy to this. So I usually start off about 2 scoops like this, okay? So that's about a good heaping tablespoon, okay? A large tablespoon. Okay, or a couple of big scoops. I don't want to say tablespoon. Let's just say a couple of big scoops. Now that's how I start off. Then I go ahead and I mix that in. Alright, so I'll bring it over. Let you guys see what's going on here. Okay. Alright. Just like that. Now I'm going to throw my sausage in. Get my sausage in there. Then I'm going to turn up my heat just a little bit. You can also do your sausage before you put your paste in. It just helps pull some of the grease out. And that grease can also help to flavor your veggies. Alright, so we got this going. Okay, let y'all take another peek. Alright, looking good, looking good. Alright, get my camera set back down here. Go. Alrighty, looking good. I'm also going to be adding my okra, but what I like to do is I let my sausage, the paste, the onions, the bell pepper, I let that cook down a bit so that all the spices can blend. Okay, so once this browns a little bit, next I'm going to be adding my okra. And I add the shrimp last because the shrimp only need to really be heated. The okra takes about 20 to 25 minutes to cook down. Alright, this is doing its thing. Looking good, looking good. And also, depending on how much heat you want in your food, will determine how much of the diced tomatoes and chili that you put in the skillet. Medium heat, you only use a small amount. A lot of heat, you'll use more. Okay, so this is spicy. Your heat's going to come from your chili. And your heat is also going to come from your sriracha. Alright, this is smelling so good in here right now, y'all. If I tell you. Yes, honey, yes. Alright. And I'm going to try to keep this video for you guys under 30 minutes, okay? So y'all won't be stuck all evening trying to watch video. Okay, so now what I'm going to do is I'm going to add my chili. Now remember, depending on how much heat you want, okay? Depends on how much heat you want. Okay. So I'm going to let that cook down with the sausage for a little bit. Doing good. Okay, next, I'm going to add some water. 1 cup. Two cups. Okay? And then again, your paste will help thicken your sauce. Okay, I'm going to bring you guys over in just a little bit. Next, I'm going to be putting in the okra, okay? Yes, honey, yes. Okay, so once I add 2 cups of water, I kind of look at the thickness of my sauce, right? So far that was 2 cups of water, and we had about 2 heaping tablespoons of the tomato paste. Alright, and the okra also helps to thicken it, okay? So, in addition to the paste thickening it, the okra will also help thicken it. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to put in a couple of dashes of Worcestershire sauce. And by dash, I mean, that was probably about a tablespoon. I'm going to stir that a little bit.